Welcome back to the channel. We're here playing some Warhammer 40k Roguenot. We just had a nice big battle here. We've got some leveling up to do. We've got some loot to pick up. So let's do the leveling first. Did that just select something for me? Okay, so this is just a level. This is something we automatically get. I mean, that doesn't sound terrible. Yeah, they automatically get something. Okay. Oh. Oh. Doesn't sound terrible. Some of these skills, they sound they sound better than they are in practice. She has the same one because she's a bounty hunter as well. For now, let's see. Vanguard. It's okay. Not, it doesn't sound groundbreaking, but you know, we'll take it. And okay. That sounds pretty cool. Problem is that the tactics areas are pretty small. So and I don't. You're really the only melee character I really use is Abelard, so that's not that terribly useful in most situations, I don't think. %50 more damage, also deals additional damage equal to 25% of the target's missing wounds. Okay. If the attack cannot miss, why is his dodge reduction, armor penetration, and armor penetration I kind of get, because I guess he does more damage, but dodge reduction I don't understand, and parry reduction. If it doesn't miss, why does those matter? I don't know. Anyway, that doesn't sound terrible either. So that was a nice quick level up. I can honestly say I do appreciate quick level ups in this game. All right, let's see what we got. So let's go get her. Let's start getting her loot. Hopefully, we got some good stuff. That doesn't look terrible. No. Rune armor. That's pretty impressive right there. Alright. Let's see.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
No, not really. I was hoping you would pass that test, but you didn't. So I am very disappointed. There's a lot of stuff here. I think we do have some upgrades. I think what we need to do is really just pick these up and look at them whenever we think we'll go and try to put gear on people and look at them real quick whenever we do that. A lot of these weapons just don't look terribly interesting though. Is that everything? Yeah, it looks like that's everything. I don't know how to get this. I really don't. I have no idea. Return to... Wait. There is one more piece of loot here somewhere. There he is. He's in pieces, so that's why. Alright. Alright, so let's see. Let's see what gear we got here. I wish there was a better way to... sorting seems not great in this game, I will say. So he's got a sniper. I do like him. Well, he honestly doesn't really do a whole lot as far as like shooting. He's usually buffing and giving stuff to people. So, pretty sure I saw a marksman rifle. I don't believe no, she can't use it. It's less damage anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I think I will give her a melee in that hand. Maybe two. Because looks cooler. And I don't know what else I'd do with those. And she's just so deadly with that sniper, so. Okay, so what? I don't think we really want to give him anything right here. I don't know, maybe we do give him the sniper. Guess we do that. Alright. There's nothing here for her. I probably should give her a melee weapon of some sort. It's probably better than that sniper. I'm still really, really bummed that the heavy bolter is reticle. Because I would love for her to have that. But what do I want to give her here? You're gonna give her the sword. Get rid of that. She needs some kind of melee. And yeah, he doesn't have anything that really upgrade him, I don't think. That's better than the hunting rifle wherever it is. It's just so hard to find. It doesn't sort very well. And to me, a lot of these weapons look the same. Where is that? I don't know where it is. Never mind. It's not better than what she's got anyway. And he's got the best thing he can equip to there. Alright, so now on to armor. Let's do her first. So that's pretty much the same. Okay, I thought yeah, they're basically the same. Alright, so he has 25. I think we give him... It's like I wish you could sort this better. This one gives him 40. We don't want to have that though. Can't really upgrade her. I think that's as good as what Abelard has. It's worse, okay. She has this, I probably need to upgrade that. But I really want her to keep her dodge. So we can't really upgrade her there. And then he has 35. I think that's the best he can get to right now that I've got. Okay, accessories. You can use a couple of things. Alright, let's see here. Sit on her, I guess. What's the recoil? Yeah, I think I like that better than... I don't really have anybody that does coercion very well, do I? I'm gonna leave it off. Her toughness is actually 5 right there. All these are give and take. I'm just gonna put that on her because I don't have anything else to go on her right now. I don't use Deadeye with her, but I could start maybe. I'll put it on her just because I have no. I might as well. Okay. So now we're going to save here. And look at her journal. And then yeah, we gotta go and do that. Okay. Let's head back to the ship. And then we will oh. Okay, some stuff we didn't get. Nothing too special. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize I missed that, but that's okay. That is kind of nice that it makes you collect it there. Okay, so let's back to bridge. Okay, so we want to go to the bridge right now. I need to do some talking to people here, and then we're going to go back and confront the governor. I think too many people have told me weird things are going on there. Alright, so now who do we need to talk to? We need to talk to... We need to talk to... Heinrichs. Heinrich looks at you intently, his head tilted. You wanted to discuss the nature of your mission.
Yes, but not here. I wouldn't want our conversation to be gossip fodder on the bridge and in the officers' mess.
Thank you for finding an opportunity to talk. I trust now would be a good time to explain my mission. Explain the reason for my return to board your ship. A welcome chance to assist the Inquisition with its inquiries about Alex. Your enthusiasm is commendable. Business then. The cult of the final dawn. The madmen preach their heretical doctrine among the denizens of the Koronus Expanse and instigate crimes against the throne of humanity. Once this crime took place in your protectorate, the Lord Inquisitor considered it necessary to have one of his acolytes accompany the rogue trader on a voyage into the corrupted region. I also need to meet with one of my observers on the capital world of your domain. Why would Ordo Xenos agents investigate a chaos cult? Well, you are well versed in how the Inquisition organized, Malachi. Yes, initially our arrival in the Koronus Expanse was dictated by the need to fight Xenos, but there is more. The cult is tangentially related to my main specialization. Perhaps I will be able to reveal the full truth someday. Right now, I'll ask you to display humility and patience. Lord Inquisitor mentioned in his letter that he's willing to show. You got spied. No, I don't really want to. Let's do it. Chaos treads softly. Okay. The main danger of secret cults and sects is they're like seeds. They can remain in the ground for decades, safe from all scrutiny, until an opportunity to sprout, grow, and bear monstrous fruit presents itself. The emergence of the cult on one of the rogue traders' planets does not mean the dynasty head himself is a chaos worshipper. Having said that, it should be noted that the Theodora von Valancius was famous for her loose interpretation of the freedoms granted by the warrant. Regard you with the bloodline can be stained by ancestral transgression. If it is indeed so, it is your best interest to do whatever is necessary to redeem yourself, and then perhaps you'll get a chance to salvage your dynasty's reputation. Yeah, you want to be kicked off the ship? Is that what you were looking for? That's correct. I should show greater tolerance for the mistakes of the newly appointed rogue trader. To be frank, I am surprised. Lord Inquisitor is not the type to indulge the weakness of the soul and mind, even in someone who has just recently accepted the burden of a lofty title. You have spies on the person I mentioned is not a spy, but a secretary in the administrative department on Dargonus. The planet's governor and Theodora were fully aware of his status. His duty is to fulfill the sacred oath of the Golden Throne and eliminate threats to the Imperium, which the Koronus Expanse has in abundance. His name is Achilles Skylander. As soon as we contact Dargonius 1, I will introduce you as the new head of the dynasty. I'm sure you will appreciate the presence of this advisor among your subjects, and I suggest you heed his words at least occasionally. Chaos worshippers. Most often the throne run into lone renegades stirring up rabble. Insane prophets and hysteric visionaries preaching the end of days, passing comet, mutant rebellion, and onslaught of monsters. Each time they come up with a new reason why people should prostrate themselves and quiver in fear. Much effort and the blood of those loyal to the Golden Throne were spent before we established a connection between those heretics. However, the cult of the Final Dawn is something greater than a gaggle of misguided seers and fortune tellers. They cleverly spread their agents all over the Koronus Expanse, disseminating heresy among honest people in the Imperial worlds. There's a certain strategy to their actions that changes whenever we get too close. And finally, they have enough military power to have it had the two ships that we had sent after them later discovered its wreckage. Their growing difficulty in making warp jumps is detrimental to us, but is unlikely to inconvenience those who engage in vile sorcery day in and day out. After the events of Rycord Minoris, I suspect the cult may have built his nest inside Winterscale's domain, but the latest report indicate it is your protectorate that is harboring heretics. Being in your entourage improves my chances of getting closer to their secrets. Rogue Trader should deliver me to the system that contains industrial world Giovanna Gamma. I will then accompany you to the surface, determine what the cult is planning, and how it intends to use resources that have fallen into its clear clutches, which may very well include the blessed engines of the Adeptus Mechanicus and even the followers of the Omnissiah themselves. I will be frank, the answer to these questions is unlikely to please either of us. The machinations of chaos usually go beyond solely inflicting countless deaths and destruction. Having their plans come to fruition would lead to far more terrible consequences. One of the systems of the Koronus Expanse is already lost. May the Emperor protect us from watching this tragedy play out again. Disjointed pieces of the data that finally merged into a single picture. Additionally, not long ago, a vessel from that world arrived in Footfall. The reports from the crew were confused and alarming, making me feel a planet-wide rebellion. We met a space marine on Chaos Space Marine on Rycord Minoris who risked his brothers. I have no doubt it will happen sooner or later in Malachi. Chaos Marine siding with the cult is very bad news. Most likely they kept away until recently, pulling their puppet strings from a respectable distance. These traitors seldom show up alone. The best we can count on is having to deal with just a squad of Chaos Space Marines in the Koronus Expanse and not an entire company. commendable aspiration for a person who holds the fate of billions of people and dozens of imperial worlds in his hands, which is why you need to be ever more vigilant when looking for seeds of corruption on your planets, lest they sprout someday and spell doom for whoever is tangled in their roots. Tell me about the Drukhari. The Drukhari, one of the branches of the Aldari, an ancient and vicious Xenos race. Those creatures are a living terror to ordinary people who fall prey to their raids. For the simple reason their victims are not outright killed, but instead become their playthings. Just as you and I need air to survive, the Drukhari require psychic energy born from torment and pain, which they extract from their captives with uncanny expertise. Their ships, which are difficult to mistake for any other, arrive suddenly and undetected. Their stealth technologies greatly surpass the capabilities of standard Imperium auger arrays. The objectives of the arrays is never to capture a world or a ship. No, they are only interested in fresh victims. After filling their holds with living captives, they disappear into the webway, a different dimension which conceals the greatest stronghold, Komorog, the dark city of the Drukhari, from which none can hope to escape. I do not know why the Drukhari stole Rakid's son and brought it about the fulfillment of the cult's property. Perhaps Xenos themselves have played into the arch-enemy's designs. Or perhaps Aurora's divinations, in fact, described the Drukhari actions. There's only one thing I can say with absolute certainty. There is no alliance of any cult of Final Dawn and the Xenos. It is simply impossible. Let me put it this way. You may think whatever you want of me, but my goal is not to hinder you. I am here to help you fight against foes you may not even be aware of. You have my word that I will provide every assistance in uprooting the heresy that has sprouted in the Von Valencius worlds where their master was away, and that I will be more patient with the less grievous flaws of the bearers of the warrant are sometimes known to have. Thank you for sparing the time, Lord Captain. Okay, so now we go back. How do I get back to the bridge? Bridge, bridge, bridge. There we are. Now we need to talk to... let's talk to your let first here. You're it. Oh. Head back to Janus. Well, yeah, I had to come here to go to Janus. But I am going to do something else first. Oh, right there. Okay. Cassia.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Wow. The panic flashes in the ruby red eyes and your heart starts bleeding a little faster where your hands go cold. Get the...
Not here. I'm begging you. Aren't noblemen supposed to discuss such things away from the servants?
Let's go to my study. No one will serve us there.
Then lead the way, and I will answer all of your questions.
Alright. What does you want to talk about, Lord Captain? I have nothing to say your unfounded accusations about my conflicts with the crew. I cannot recall having a single quarrel with any of your people during my entire time on board. Messenger, you rebuked. I haven't rebuked a single errand boy on this ship. Oh, yeah, I think I remember. A kind young man with a shy smile and skillful fingers, too much rotten ochre on his shoulders. I grew tired of the disgusting color and advised him to lighten his burden by casting the weight off his shoulders. He did not come the next day or ever again. Oh, I already told you I cannot control my abilities. What else do you want from me? Will I be signed a pariah chaperone, or will you put me in suppressing shackles? Admittedly, I am lost myself. The way we ride in footfall, I sent a request to the ship's quartermaster asking to get me a songbird, but he never asked for clarification. Shortly before we left, I had countless number of cages delivered to me, all wrapped in a bright red panic and with flickering hints of fear. There was a bird in every one. I was so excited, I thought I would have 100 friends instead of just one. They were squeaking so piteously I let the poor things out. I even fed them my breakfast and dinner, but the stupid birds would not stop chittering even after bedtime. They were dashing about the room, smacking me in the face with their wings, and defecating. I became angry, and suddenly they started pecking at each other's eyes and attacking me. Then I became afraid, and they all fell over dead. I do not think I want to keep pets anymore. Oh, that's... I saw something in the warp, something vast, predatory, shimmering with indescribable colors. It came from nowhere and stared at the ship with hundreds of hungry eyes right in our path. I decided to change our course while it was still possible, but we did not want to so panic. Would it have been better to tell the crew we were heading straight into the monster's gaping maw? Will you share your thoughts with me? You're truly a monster. You have done terrible things, but I would not presume to lecture a person in noble blood. Whoa, dog your steps, but we can find a way to defeat them, I promise. Everyone who has dared to slander you will be punished. There is nothing reverential about your actions. You have a console with the difficulty reaching out to people. I would teach you the art of communication if you like. I think that's done. That'd be wonderful. My education in Europe 5 was cut short, but I have realized by then that the wisdom of books is a poor substitute for the wisdom of experience. Very well, since we are done here with this misunderstanding, I would like to change the subject. It would only be fair to me to ask you a few questions now, wouldn't it? Cassie hesitates and continues with less confident tones. Do not mistake me. I am not going to accuse you of anything. It's just that you are the most worthy interlocutor on the entire ship, and you're always so busy. What would you like to ask? I read the treatise by Paisias de Mobius very recently. You claimed that the subject would never believe the new ruler was better than the old one unless the old one had been a tyrant. No matter the circumstances, the low one will become deluded about the prospects and rebel in favor of their base desires. What do you make of that? Your interpretation of Classic Test is not entirely correct. The subjects have grown accustomed to the ruling house. All a sovereign must do is refrain from breaching long-standing traditions. Just unwanted laws, and gradually, as you would shift the bed to floated water, no one will ever take power from you. On the contrary, the loyalty of subjects can be brought by at a pittance. Lower the tax, throw a film festival, or feed the needy. With a gracious gesture, every once the cycle will exalt you in the eyes of the rabble if it is your own blessing. It has always been my opinion that subjects expect two things from the sovereign: to abuse power and bless their babies. To succeed at both, and boring essays become unnecessary. Forgive me, forgot to turn Lord. I was looking in your eyes and completely forgot your question. I think this is the one I like. Thanks for a moment and smiles. Indeed, I was not wrong about your merits or your ability to hold a conversation. I hope my second question does not confound you either. According to the 20 tomes penned by preacher Orslak Istefan, the Forgotten, mercy and cruelty go through the world hand in hand, but people flock not only to one pan of the scales. Would you rather inspire fear or your followers, or be magnificent and choose awe? I'm not afraid of... I don't like that one. No, exercise restraint and lenience in my actions. Excessive suspicion and mistrust harden the hearts of the people and turn them against each other. One must be a tyrant, a friend, and a jester to one's subjects. What matters is that they clearly discern which role is required at a given moment. That's my best. That has a pretty good chance too, doesn't it? Oh, you might be right. Did not appreciate your words. What? That's not good. I must confess that sometimes I can hardly bear the burden of the house placed upon me. I feel I'm not doing my best. Tell me how you, heir to the Protectorate, can bear the responsibility for billions of lives day after day and not stoop under the weight. It's not easy, but I try to lead the dynasty toward prosperity by worthy means. Thank you for your patience, Malachi. You're helping me to see the world in different colors. A novel experience for me. Our conversation holds a special place in my heart. Allow me to bid you farewell for now. I'm heading back to my chambers to consider today's conversation. Okay, so that completed it. I don't like the fact that it I had to roll on that and failed it. It was like 74 and I failed it. I could have done the other one that was an 80 something, but I kind of feel like a lot of those choices like that should really just be, well, I mean, I guess it's okay to roll them, but Alright. So now we gotta go back to Janus and confront the governor. We're gonna go with the broom ghost we got. Is this gonna be a fight? I don't know. We'll see. I feel like everywhere I go there's a fight. So Lord Captain. Okay. To the mansion. Alright. Dude, hammering on something there. The door guard bows. Lord of Valencius, we must be delighted to welcome you as our guest. Would your lordship prefer to speak with the governor alone or with your entourage? Entourage will accompany me, because this may not be pretty. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to do it alone, because she might turn into some kind of whatever. Your lordship, how may I be of assistance? I found the rebels' nest. Stinta. Here really, your lordship. What have you learned? Everything. I know everything, and now you have one chance to beg for mercy. Let's not waste time on meaningless chatter of his Tinza. You are a servant of the archenemy. Xenos were the ones behind the rebellions. You have far worse problems to deal with. I think I'm going to go with this one. Your lordship, I have no idea what you're talking about. You have woven your web of deceit in vain. You can no longer hide behind your veil of ignorance. Malachi has seen the evidence of your deeds, heard the cries of the tormented Lathan, and walked upon the decay which you brought to the maiden world. Enough of your lies, Chaos Wench. Yurliet, how dare you, filthy vermin? I will have you flayed for this outbreak. Your lordship, what is going on? The colors are darting to and fro like startled shadows. The colors know that they are the veil that stands between the soul and truth. If the veil falls, they will turn red and purple. Even now, I can receive muted purple seeping through. This consequences so hard you hear a crack. I, daughter of House Defiant, Governor of Janus, citizen of the Imperium, serve no one other than Emperor and Von Valencius. And what are you accusing me of? It's merely a tool. What you're accusing me of is merely tools at my disposal. A tool that I have the power and courage to use. Do you think ordinary methods would have been enough to tame this demented planet? No, my family struggled for decades to subdue Janus once and for all, and it was all in vain. But little servants of the families who have resided in Janus for centuries helped me unlock a new source of power. Ancient knowledge secretly passed down from generation to generation, accessible to Slate's few, which grants power of nature itself. How could I reject it? How could I undo all the work of my predecessors who were trusted with Janus, who faithfully served the Von Valencius dynasty, and who, with a madman's obsessiveness, hewed this rock into a stunning diamond? 2 days spent among the initiated was enough to give me a start hearing voices of the angels in my ears. Angels who give me the key to conquering this world. And before you offend my ears with more accusations or moral admonitions, remember who has dutifully served your dynasty all these years. Remember who has devoted their life turning Janus into the primary source of wealth to your protectorate. Remember to whom your predecessor entrusted one of the most valuable worlds. Without fear or treachery or conspiracy, without me, without my service, my sacrifice, Janus would be nothing. Behold, proof of why knowledge must remain in the hands of the worthy. Many lay people are capable of possessing it, but a wise mind is not bound by oaths of obedience to the Omnissiah. It is vulnerable to corruption and free thinking, even more vulnerable than the mind of the ignorant commoner. More proof you need to learn. The monkey has confessed of her handiwork. You're not saving, you're destroying the world with your own hands. Can we do? I want to allow miscreant like you to consider wrecking evil. Can we do that one? I don't know. Theodora knew about your inclination. I don't want that one. This one. It's either this one or this one. Iconoclast. You made a mistake in thinking that anyone would come to your aid on my world. Servants to me. Alright, yeah, I knew this would happen. That's why I brought my people with me. Okay, so where do we go?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Where do we go? Alright. That's sort of puzzling. Alright. Well, huh.
Always keep your eye on the prize. I always have a backup plan.
Okay. Where do we go now? That's the question. Maintenance tunnels, maybe? So we can't do anything in there. I guess we'll try the maintenance tunnels. It's a maintenance room, though. We'll see. Nope, it is not here. There is some goods here, though. Haha.
Is there money to be made?
I don't know how we didn't get that to begin with.
The machine god grants the insight.
Alright, let's see. Let's go check him out again. Do we go back to the ship, I guess? That's really about the only other thing we have. I'm guessing that's what we're gonna do now.
I always keep my options open.
That's where we're headed. Well. It's not what I wanted to see.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust. Always keep your eye on the prize.
Like, I think that's probably where...
Keep your wits about you. I always have a backup plan.
Huh. Okay, that goes down there.
I always keep my options open.
I mean, this map is clean. I don't know. I don't know where we go from here.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Your lordship.
Let us not dawdle. Is there money to be made?
Oh, there it is.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
I'm
Always
still
keep
new
your
to
eye
the
on the
art of
prize.
exploring.
What is it? I need to find the answers. I sense something nearby. Choose your own path. I have learned much in my exile. Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
Alright, so this is probably gonna be a battle in here.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Yep. Oh wow. Yep, she is definitely a problem. Okay. Intoxicated nobles. Corrupted nobles. I'm assuming those are going to attack. And then... So let's,
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I absolutely hate the way this placement works on these. Actually, how many hit points do they have? They have too many for that. I'm gonna put Avalord there. Move her back some. Okay. Just put her here.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I'm afraid not. If I may.
Alright.
That is foolishness. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I'd rather not.
And of course he's too far away. I mean, it's gonna like almost kill him. Glad that I can do anything here. That's pretty awesome. I can shoot my shotgun now. I can do that.
Victory is imminent.
Huh, that lets him
I
at
will
one hit
do
point.
my duty. Brace yourself, Abelard.
I won't stand for it. Who, if not me?
Alright, I'm gonna mark some prey
That
here.
is beneath me.
What do you mean no line
I
of sight?
will not.
What do you mean no line of sight? Ugh. Seriously, this is just...
This tedium is beneath me. I hear you moving. No more. Stop trying, monkey. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. I understand your intent.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
Unsatisfied.
On it.
Oh. How does he throw two at once? How does he throw two and then shoot at me? And you're like stuck here.
You cannot force me, Elantak. That is beneath me. Stop trying, monkey.
How does she not have line of sight of this one especially? I don't know. I mean, she can't do anything right here.
Not.
She literally can't do anything this turn, which is awesome.
I'm not interested.
How does he not have line of sight there? The line of sight is so bad in this game.
Tactically sound approach.
Line of sight is so bad in this game.
It will be done.
And Argenta didn't even get an attack this round, did she?
If only that were possible. Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may.
At your beck and call.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh yeah, anyone that was left at 14 hit points, he got left at 15.
Than this.
Oh my god. How do they keep getting more and more attacks like that? That's what I want to know.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Just designate a target. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
We're getting our butt kicked right here. Mostly because I got put in a corner and can't do anything.
If it serves your cause. Fortune favors the swift. If I must.
Just a minor setback. Not my worst day.
Oh wow.
Yet. The healing is much appreciated.
See, I've got this one over here still. No, he's dead.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Faith without deeds is worthless.
That was a terrible shot.
Doubt is for
Terrible
the
shots.
weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
They're just terrible, man. I don't know what's going on here. It's pretty terrible though.
I'll do it.
I should have done that before, but I didn't.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
To the brink of agony!
Like these over here scare me too, because I can't take them out either.
Explorators know one route.
Alright, so what can I do here? I don't really want to do aim for the opening. I think we're gonna heal Cassia here.
By the Reformation Protocol.
I can see bright colors again. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I don't know if that's a terrible thing to do. We might try that here in a second, because I'm gonna do something to turn this around a little bit.
Not a servitor.
Indeed.
Oh god. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do this. Because we gotta get out of here somehow. We gotta get out of this somehow.
I'll paint your death in colors.
This one is supposed to die, right?
I will do my duty. Into the dust.
To the brink of agony.
They always end up at 15 hit points. How do they always end up at 15 hit points? She keep summoning more, man. I can't get rid of them.
Another color faded.
Soul sings in ecstasy.
Not dead yet.
Oh god, they just took out 2 of them. I'm dead. Ain't nothing I can do. He's going to frenzy. He's going to hit me like 3 or 4 times.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yeah, I'm not going to make it.
My vow is to serve. Request approved.
They don't die, man. Like it leaves just a few hit points on them all.
If I may, another foe painted black. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
The Omniscient is significant value.
Who do I have left? I've already lost. I'm down to 2. I'm down to 3 characters, man, and none of them are really able to do a whole lot here.
Request approved.
Like I've been on my back foot this whole fight, and there's nothing I can really do about it.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
They keep summoning more of them.
Did you enjoy that?
Ah well.
By the manner of their death, we shall know them. Don't frighten me. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. For you, my Emperor!
They just don't kill anybody.
I'll do it.
In ecstasy.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Golly, man, this is not gonna. There's no way I can come back from this.
Do not dare ask.
If I stare there, it hits her.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Whatever.
That is foolishness.
The line of sight. The line of sight is terrible in this game. So terrible. All right, we're just gonna restart this match. We're gonna restart this, and there is no way I can do it. There's literally no way to win that with my current setup. I don't know what happened there. It's like the line of sight there is terrible, and I have line of sight. I mean, literally, there's no way I don't have line of sight. They can shoot me with no line of sight, but I can't shoot them with no line of sight. It's just terrible. All right.